In this tutorial, I'm going to make a title screen for my game. Title screens are important for all games, really, not just for displaying the name of your game, but also potentially showing instructions or giving options to change in the game, or giving credits or showing who made the game as well. So in order to do that, I'm going to need a title, and I want to put in a play button as well. I'm going to use a website to make these things. Rather than make them myself at the moment, which would take a lot longer. Okay, so this website's called cooltext.com. Okay, bigger text size than that. Okay, nice big title. And then you click create logo for this one. Call it game title. Now I'm going to create a play button as well. Make something a bit more flashy for my play button. That one looks good. And make sure that's a bit bigger as well. Better for it to be too big than too small, because you can always resize it smaller within Stencyl, but if you try and resize something to be bigger, you'll lose quality. Okay, I'm going to call this one play button. And now I'm going to go to Stencyl, and I need to create a new scene for my title, and I'll call it title screen. Okay, I'm going to go to actors, create an actor for the title. And it's my game title that I created earlier. Add that to the scene, to the title screen. Okay, and next I'm going to put the play button in, so I'll create another actor for that one. Call it play button. Okay, I'm going to add that to the title screen as well. Okay, so next thing I need to do is code this play button so that when I click on it, it opens the first level. So I'm going to go to the play button here in actor types and the events, add event and input when it's clicked. So whenever you click on the play button, we will want to go to scenes and go to game flow and choose the scene that we want to go to, which is going to be the first level. So I will do this one here, Choose scene, level 1. I want all this to happen pretty much straight away, I think, so I'm going to put that as 0 fade out. And maybe 1 second for fade in. And one more thing to do, and that is we need to make sure that the title scene is indeed the first one displayed. So I'm going to go to the scenes. The title scene here needs to be the first starting scene. So in order to do that, you need to select the title screen and I need to click mark as starting scene, and that will make it the beginning scene. So the game should be ready to test now. Let's have a look. Okay, so if I click on play, it goes to the next level. There we go, working perfectly. That's the end of this tutorial.